Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Mayoral Economic Development Corporation, it is an honor for me to welcome all of you to the joint proclamation ceremony kicking off the Economic Development Week for 2025. I would like to give a very thankful and grateful thank you to Vanessa Perez, Mayor Pro Tem, and Melissa Figueroa, City Council, and the dedicated professionals, people from the city, including Arnold Lozano. Where's Arnold? Over there. Thank you very much. Today, the City of Laredo continues to be of great support to economic development by hosting this proclamation ceremony. It's an annual tradition that declares the second week of May as Economic Development Week. It marks the start of the week filled with events that I will discuss in a minute, designed to celebrate and advance economic development in collaboration with the other partners across the region. At the heart of economic development is attracting and expanding businesses, but also encompasses much more than that. It requires economic involvement to build a stronger, more inclusive region, advocacy for policy and infrastructure to support growth, downtown revitalization initiatives to enhance the urban core, education and workforce development to prepare our residents to succeed, engagement with key partners including the City of Laredo, Webb County, the State of Texas, federal agencies, and our binational partners in Laredo, Tamaulipas, and Columbia, Nuevo León. It also values our collaboration with Laredo College, TAMU, Workforce Solutions of South Texas, the Laredo Chamber of Commerce, Small Business Administration, and the Minority Business Development Agency, MBDA, among many, many others. I understand, being a banker, that we are having some headwinds. There are some adjustments that are being done by many of our customers as there's some uncertainty right now. I think that this China thing that occurred this morning hopefully will clarify some things. And like I've always said to many of our customers, or our customers tell me actually, that just let me know what the rules are and I can play it. But when there are no rules and the rules are up in limbo, it's very, very difficult for them to operate, and they simply don't do anything. And I've seen a little bit slow down on the business community from that perspective. But hopefully, from this point on, we'll start rolling again. I also realized that the infrastructure that's already been developed in Laredo and North Laredo, and not only that, but also in Monterey, in Columbia, and cities like Querétaro, and I have a very large loan request right now from Manzanillo, and they're coming into town. All that infrastructure is very, very difficult to do away with. So we do have the infrastructure, and that translates into a very resilient type of economy in our area. So I think that we'll be okay, and I think we'll be much, much better next year, and I think that we'll be doing a lot of good things for our community, including the creation of jobs. I would also like to recognize a couple of our board members from LEDC, Jean Greenberg.
Close enough, thank you.
And Alma Acevedo, both of them. And they'll be here with us for this whole week, participating in some of the events. Just to reiterate some of the events, the infrastructure mobility for the State of Transportation Infrastructure Summit, that's tomorrow. And that will be at Laredo College from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the Tech Stop will be the main speakers there, including Epi Gonzalez and some of his colleagues there. Also on Wednesday, we have the Small Business and Entrepreneurs of the Small Business Forum, and that will be at TAMU from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And that's also going to be the Small Business Forum and Women Entrepreneurs Rock Series, Access to Capital. Incidentally, I've been in banking many, many years. The biggest problem small business have, lack of capital. Period. They got great ideas, they got great feasibility studies, they have the right product, the right demand, they lack capital to start it. So, just for your information. And then we have the stakeholders relationships for the spring mixer, and that's going to be at the Laredo Country Club Thursday, May 15th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And lastly, we have the Friday, May 16th at the Outlet Shop, second floor from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And that's the inner city commerce and to connect the city seekers with businesses and our shop local and job fair. Also like to recognize the people from the LEDC staff, which is over there in the back, some of them. We got Yvette Peña, Ana Benavides, Joseph Mendiola, Cesar Hernandez, and Maribel Villarreal. Thank you very much for all the hard work. With that, I'll ask Mayor Pro Tem to come and say a few words for the proclamation. Vanessa.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for hosting this event, this recognition, this initiative to highlight the importance of economic development in our community. We all know that small businesses are the backbone of any community, and we can be the #1 trade port or in the Western Hemisphere now. You know, we've gotten to the top of there. But at the end of the day, the heart of our city still lies with the small business owners. The small business owners, those people that are, you know, bringing to life their vision for our community. You know, I want people to understand that Laredo is a strong city to invest in. We have a government, I believe, that is focused on growth, that is focused on ensuring that Laredo continues to move forward for generations to come. We've had some issues in the past with our water situation, but we have gotten to a point where we are stable in that area. A lot of communities are struggling with that as well. They don't have access to a river like we do, so we do have benefits there. I want people that are thinking about investing in Laredo to feel confident to come down to Laredo and invest. We're working on infrastructure. Do we have congestion? Yes, we do. We are working on it. The state has recognized the need to decongest the port and have allocated additional funding for that specific project. We've launched the Charruthinger Road. We're working on more roads. We're working on more rails. We are growing and we are thriving. Our community is thriving. So we are ready for nearshoring. I understand there's uncertainty with the policies at the federal level, but locally we're open for business. We're ready to accommodate anybody who wants to open a business here. You have the resources with the LEDC, you have the chamber, you have the City of Laredo Economic Development Department. So if you are looking to start your business in Laredo, we are open for business. I do want to recognize that I'm here on behalf of the mayor, Dr. Victor Trevino. He is currently in Mexico City dealing, as you know, he has been recognized. Last week he got an award in New York for his international relationships and his efforts. I want to say that Laredo is unique in the relationships that we have with our sister city, with our sister country. We have a dual inspection program at the bridge that no other city, no other port has. We have the same thing at our airport that no other community has. We are not just #1 because of our location, we're #1 because of our efforts and our work and our hard work, our forward thinking and proactive policies. With that, I would like to start the proclamation, so I don't know if, is it appropriate to do it now, or do you want somebody else to stand up here while I do it?
After that, we'll take some pictures here.
Maybe, okay. All right. recognizing the 2025 National Economic Development Week in collaboration with the Laredo Economic Development Corporation and Mile 1, International Business Assistance Center, and City of Laredo Economic Development Department, the positive impact of economic development in the City of Laredo, Texas. Whereas the City of Laredo Economic Development Department, in partnership with the Laredo Economic Development Corporation and other local entities, have contributed to the economic growth by serving our business community and attracting new investment and promoting quality of life for our community by creating, retaining, and expanding jobs that facilitate growth. And whereas the City of Laredo, in partnership with Laredo College, have delivered more than $4 million in more than 25 workforce development programs that benefited over 2,800 participants in an effort to continue enabling economic growth. And whereas the Mile 1 International Business Assistance Center stimulates and incubates entrepreneurism to help establish the next generation of new businesses. And whereas economic developers are engaged in a wide variety of settings, including state, local, and federal governments, public-private partnerships, colleges, chambers of commerce, universities, and a variety of other institutions. And whereas economic developers attract and retain high-quality jobs, develop vibrant communities, and improve the quality of life in their regions. And whereas economic developers attract and retain high-quality Whereas in 2024, Port Laredo ranked #1 international trade port among the nation's 450 international gateways for trade, processing more than $339 billion in trade. Now, therefore, I, Vanessa Perez, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as Mayor Pro Tem and District 7 Council Member for the City of Laredo, County of Webb, State of Texas, do hereby proclaim May 11 through 17, 2025, as National Economic Development Week in Laredo, Texas, and remind individuals of the importance of this community celebration, which supports economic growth and improving quality of life. Can we invite Jean Cesar come up, and anyone else who would like to, or maybe we can have, can we get everyone to take a picture of us, since you all are here? Let's get the more the merrier.
We're just gonna move those water bottles. You want to put over it?
That's kind of wedged sideways. This is kind of
You can let us know who to look at first, so we're all looking at the same camera.
We'll start over here with Johnny.
Okay.
Can we just straighten up the proclamation? There you go.
Anything else, Andy?
Right over here with Johnny.
Big smile.